So, good morning. This is Karen with Veronica's Coaching and Tarot. So, right off the get, my shirt does say "Take off your clothes," but it's an advertisement for a boudoir photographer. So, I used to do a lot of that well, not when I was young, but a couple of years ago. So, anyway, so I'm not being like weird or anything. I just like the T-shirt. Um, Here we go. I'm going to do the cross of change today. So this is what I'm going to try to do is do a different one, a new spread every day. So we kind of just every day of the week. Um, so for those of you that are trying to kind of learn a little bit, you get some differences. For those of you that want a reading, some of these will resonate. I like this reading. I like the cross of change one. I am using the Baroque tarot deck today. Thought I would grab something different. I do like it. I don't use it that often. So what this does is we talk about a root cause of an issue. So if that resonates, the rest could. Then how you see yourself, your strengths, your obstacles, next right action, and then outcome. And if we need to pull advice, we will. I may use a second deck to pull advice, and I may clarify, I may not. It just depends. I'm not clarifier by nature, but sometimes I will pull extra cards to if I'm stumped. Okay, I am not doing this very well. Let's get started then. Actually, nope. Nope. Three more, or yeah. Okay. Root of the issue or cause. Knight of Wands. How you see yourself. The Devil. Let's see. Obstacles. Three of Swords, or it's Three of Swords. Strengths. Moon. Next right action. This is your action or advice. Page of Cups. Outcome. Six of Wands. Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So, I mean, with the Knight of Wands being at the base or the root of the issue, this is I believe more about energy. Like I feel like, and it could be somebody, but I don't think so. I think this is going to be about wanting something quicker than it's happening. This is about clarification too. So there could be some kind of clarification coming in. Let's get to the reading. So here we have Knight of Wands. Now the Knight of Wands to me is the ultimate energy. Like this is the fastest, well, it's not necessarily the fastest knight, but he's got a lot of passion. So it's a different energy. It's like this passionate energy. And I feel like there's something that you're super passionate about and really want, and you really want to go after it. And this is something that makes you feel good, but it's like you've got your eye on this prize, and this knight is going to get what he wants, right? He's going after it, and he does it without thinking sometimes. So that's kind of what you're doing. Like there's something that you're just drawn to, and you really feel like, it's the thing. This could be you're drawn to somebody, you're drawn to a thing, you're drawn to a job, a change. But this is forward movement. So it's you. That's why I say you being drawn to something. Yeah. Yeah. How you see yourself. So this might be hard for some people. It's the Devil. And what you're looking at when you see this within yourself is that you're stuck on this. You are very stuck on this. And hence the energy behind the wands. And the Devil is about our ties and being tied to things. And This is how you view yourself in this situation, that you are stuck on this. You are tied to it. It's almost like it's going to happen regardless. And this is how you see yourself. So this is no secret. You know this. It's not like, and it could be the passion within the devil too. Um, it could be, but I just really believe that you know this, and that you know that this is that important to you, and you're very tied to it. Whether this is a healthy tie or not, that's up to you. There's there's some things that, here's the thing. The obstacle is the Three of Swords. And what I believe this obstacle means is, and that you're afraid if you go after this, you will get hurt, you will get rejected, you will be, yeah, rejected. Like, so this, if this is a job, you're going after this promotion and you're afraid you're going to be rejected. If this is a person, you're going after this thing, and it is, scary because they may reject you and they may break your heart, and that's kind of scary. So that's the obstacle in this situation. So when we look at your strengths, we have the moon, and this is just odd a little bit to me as a strength, but sometimes what we see is one thing, and it's not really that. And I think this bodes with the Three of Swords, because if we think we're going to get our heart hurt, but it's not really going to happen. So that's what I think the strength is that you kind of know that things aren't always as they seem. So with that, it is a strength because it will help you move forward. If you're so focused on the obstacle, which is having a broken heart and being hurt, then you may not move forward with this. But because you know that things aren't always what you think or what you see, you know that there's a chance that it could be, something different for you. And I like that because we need something to offset that Three of Swords. So then we have the Page of Cups here. And the Page of Cups is our advice or next right action. And this is really about going for it. Walking up to this person. So if it's a job and you need to, go after this promotion, this is about doing it. Your next right action is to move forward and offer yourself. Whether it's promotion, whether it's a relationship, whether it's, making an effort to do something different in your life. This is about giving yourself to it. Because you're afraid of this broken heart, but it's saying move forward, man. Do what you need to do. Like, it's a scary thing, but if you move, okay, so, we all know this, right? If you don't do anything, you don't have it. But if you do something, you either are going to have it or you're not. Here's the positive of that. You're going to know, and then and then you can get out of this feeling of being stuck. So whether you get a broken heart or not, realistically, it takes you out of this stuck mode of being tied to this, because so that's the hard part. And sometimes when we're living in this limbo, it's because we have a fear to move forward. Until we move forward, we're stagnant. And especially if it's something that we're really stuck on, this doesn't go away just 'cause. It's either we do something about it or we don't, and we stay stuck usually. Because once we move forward, we're going to get our answer, right? And that's hard. That can be a hard thing. And that I'm not making light of that, because I get it. A lot of times when I'm smiling about something or saying it it's because I can identify. I know this. But your outcome is the Six of Wands. There's recognition here. So whatever you're moving forward to, and this is a positive card. So regardless of the outcome, this is a positive card. So either you recognize what the situation really is, this thing, you get recognition from this. So if it's a job or something like that, you're going to get the recognition you deserve. If it's a person, there's going to be recognition to who you are and what you are to them. So it's positive. Is it necessarily exactly? I don't know. I'm going to ask for one more card on the Six of Wands. What does this give us? What does this recognition, where does this recognition take us? The Seven of Cups. So then you'll be, great, just what I want, Karen. I want choices. No, I want an answer. Well, it's going to give you more choices. And that's good because like if it's a job, then you have more choices of what you want to do. Even if it's a person, now you have choices. Do you stay or go? To me, there's this little bit of a wonky feeling of is this something you really want or not? And but the Six of Wands leads to, and this can be dreams being fulfilled too, because to me the Seven of Cups having all of these different choices can be a dream. Like, okay, well, I've got choices now. Where when I was stuck, I didn't have any choices because I was stuck on this one thought, one thing. So it takes you definitely away from this devil energy of being stuck on this situation. And instead you can now move forward into into recognizing whether, and this is a positive card, whether it's you recognizing the situation as it is, or whether it's someone recognizing you, or you being recognized by a group or a peer or whatever. It's a good card. So I'm going to pull a piece of advice for today. This is just a daily card for the people that are listening. Could have to do with this situation, may not. I'm using this deck because the book has nice little positive phrases that go with the cards, and I'll pull that too. So what is our card for today? Please give us a piece of advice, and we'll take the one that flew out because I don't. I love it. It's the Knight of Cups. So isn't that beautiful? So that is about, to me, a lot about going for what you want. But in this deck, they have these little, each card has a positive phrase in it. And I like this. I am in touch with my emotions. So that leads to your next right action, the Page of Cups. And if I were to just look at that phrase in this deck, even though the world is my flourishing oyster and I'm excited to see what happens next. So I think that's the key too, is to be excited about what's coming. It's hard when the obstacle is the Three of Swords. I look at that and I say, you know what, that's tough. That's going to be tough no matter what you do, no matter what decision you make. If that is your obstacle and that is your challenge and you're afraid of it, that's one of the hardest things to overcome. We can be sensitive people, and not every situation is a choice of being let down, hurt, right? And so we can move forward with things even when we're hard or we're scared. But when we think we might have our heart broken or get something taken away from us or something leaves us, that's scary. And if this is like a job or something where you're going to say, I want to do this or else I could lose my job, and that's hard. So know that this reading, I don't believe, is easy. So whatever the situation is, if this Knight of Wands resonates and this, how you see yourself, resonates on a certain situation, whatever this is, it's not easy. And your next right action is not going to be easy. It's the Page of Cups, so I feel like it's a little bit doable, but not easy. But no, things are not always as they seem, because that is your strength. And to me, that Moon card, I'm gonna cheat, and I'm gonna take this booklet because I like to be true to the decks, but sometimes it doesn't really matter. The moon in this deck, I'll just do the illusion, fear, anxiety about future secrets. The moon wishes to guide you through the dark when we lack clarity. Our fears get the best of us. You're in a phase of uncertainty, secrets, and confusions. Guidance might be trying to warn you that there are things you don't know about or shouldn't know about. Other times they're warning you to break free from illusions. So that's the strength, right? Breaking free from those illusions. But I think you know that. That's why it's a strength, because you know that things can be not as they seem. So I wish you the best with this, and just love things. Yeah, you know what? Take it light. Whatever this situation is, take it light. Know that, take it light. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? I hope so. I don't always make sense. So have a beautiful day. I hope this resonated. If it did, please like. If you just like the spread or the idea, like as well. I'll be doing a different. I made a note Monday through Friday. I'm going to try to do a different spread each day. If I miss a day, I'll just take up where I left off. So, yeah, thanks, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks.